Your word is everything. This is the number one validated system to becoming your best version. Whenever someone tells you something and you're like, man, just shut up. I don't want to listen to you. Why are you thinking that? Because if a person that was making money, that was ripped, and just everything you wish you were, or just want to become, would you tell them to shut up? No, you wouldn't. Why? Because they have everything that you want. So my thing is again, treat everyone with respect. But don't sugarcoat anything that is showing you what a person is, who a person is. If a person is walking past you and they're walking with fucking titties and a stomach bulging out where they can't even fucking see their feet, don't dismiss it. You don't have to say, hey, bro, you're fat. Obviously we know that, but that's just telling me in my mind, like, what happened? Really, because I'm not trying to talk about you. But the thing is, I just want to point it out. I want to make sure that you're noticing it, you're being aware of it, because it's just a consistency of bad habits. Okay? You're acting aware, but also you're acting unaware. Like you don't know what's going on. But you do. You know you're not supposed to be taking in that BS, but you are. And the thing is you feel like it's so far away to being in shape. You don't even have to go to the gym 5 days a week, every day. You have the proper macros. You train about 3-4 times a week. You can have the most amazing body ever. But people's discipline, people's habits show. It shows. And me being a person that has lived that bad habit lifestyle, I'm able to see others totally differently. Because my thing is, I'm reading this book. It's called, it's The Beach Bum. It's Beach Bum, one guy, and a millionaire is another guy, right? The millionaire goes to school, goes to college, graduates, gets a nice job, and just becomes an awesome businessman, right? The beach bum, he's a dropout. He's trying to do all of these niches of businesses and he's just constantly failing, right? He's started up businesses and then they fall. And the only thing as of right now is he's recognizing that he stopped doing the things that brought him at that higher standpoint, which is why he continues to fall down. So again, I'm not ever trying to put anyone down. I just want you all to be aware of the things that you are doing and saying and just really self-sabotaging about yourself, because your self-talk is everything. It'll show. And you're the only person that knows your deepest, darkest secrets. You know if you ate that bullshit the other day, or if you drunk, or if you snuck and took a hit of the blunt, or just stuffed your face, or took a hit of whatever. It's the fact that you're being aware. You know the things that are causing you pain, looking for some type of calmness, but at the end of the day, you're still going back to saying, yeah, I need to stop. That's the voice that you need to listen to. Anything that's telling you to stop or do, listen to that voice. Because you never know what that voice is trying to lead you to. Because your conscious mind is the guidance from God. Why do you think the way you think? Think about it. What causes you to have clarity? What causes you to move a certain way in life? Your actions that are being told by who? You. So if you're not listening to yourself, no one else is going to listen to you. You might think they are, but in the back of their head, they're like, oh, this fat blob, or oh, this broke mother. Who is this dude? Like, It's all about being on your own path. No one's telling you to continuously look left and right and judge anybody. But when you're walking in and you see somebody that's out of shape, or if you see somebody that's rich and out of shape, or if you see somebody that's in shape and not rich, it all tells you something about something. Be like, oh, this motherfucker's broke. Something's going on. Why can't he do this? You know? Does I have the answers? Does I have this? You know? Hey, I get it. Also, you got the rich person. You got the broke and the fat person. It's so many genres of people. But all I want to do is get to you and be like, be the best version of yourself and listen to yourself. Because you guys, you got to know that you must live your life the same exact way your conscience is telling you to live. You take that drink and you wake up the next morning and you feel like a total shit bag, and you're like, oh, I'm not doing that again. Oh, I'm not doing that again. Listen to that voice, please. It's for your own good. What are you going to get out of just not listening to your own voice? You're pretty much battling yourself. And you always say, and we always say, me versus me. Well, that other me is obviously winning right now because you're not listening to yourself. No one else is going to listen to you. So, what are we doing here? Why are we wishing we had a certain lifestyle, but we don't want to do the things that are required to have this lifestyle? You must be able to do something for a long period of time to get what you want. Now, I will post videos because I know at a certain standpoint, when I first started YouTube, it was back in 2017, whatever. I did public interviews, if you see it. And I let COVID pretty much dictate how I was going about things then. I was still smoking, so I was kind of paranoid, thinking, just not wanting to talk to people. And I was drinking, obviously, and there was just like a whole bunch of voices in my head that were telling me I shouldn't do it. But also something was telling me I need to go fucking do it. So it's like, who do I listen to? Because the voices that were telling me I shouldn't do it aren't helping. Something that was telling me that to go do these videos where I could possibly meet somebody and collab with them and kick off my career. Just being a high earning content creator. And then I thought about it. And it's like, dang, I was taking these substances and something was just telling me to not go out because these people weren't going to answer my questions. Because of course, when you go to do public interviews, you gotta, hey, you want to, be in my video type of thing. I would just put this voice in my head saying, and already seeing the people saying no, 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 just constant no's. I already put it in my head, so I'm like, there's no point of me even going, right? My thing is, I held myself back from my own thoughts that didn't even happen. So if you're a person that is making up make-believe scenarios that are pretty much messing your day up, not helping you progress, really making you regress, listen to the first voice that's telling you about something that will, of course, make you progress. Because it's really about the enlightenment you get from doing the work. The work is really the reward. You have to love doing the work. And I love doing these now. It was to a point where I was looking at YouTube as a job. back then. Now, as I continuously post and post, I make this a part of my day because it helps me just spill out, just helping myself really. And I know other people are being helped by this. So I will continue this. My conscience is telling me to do this, so I will follow my conscience. I don't care what anyone else says because they're not in my body. No one's in your body. Why are you listening to somebody that you won't want to trade places with? Be your own person. Listen to your conscience. I am constantly saying this because there are plenty of people that are faking like they're listening to their self and then trying to put on a show, but really you only know what's the real. You saying all of this, but at the end of the day you're still going to have to face yourself. So regardless of what face you think others are looking at you like, hey, it won't matter. Because hey, I'm not afraid to say anything anymore. Like I'm perfectly fine. You want to know? I'm in my parents' basement right now. This is the freaking basement grind, you know? For those that know what the basement grind is, you know. It is an endless grind. Once I get out of the basement, I'm not living in the basement, but I'm in the basement right now. But it's just the fact that I'm grateful for right now. There's plenty of people that don't even have parents. Just so much stuff that I could go into. But I'm just grateful for right now. Because I know it won't be here forever. I'm going to remember this time of when I'm in my parents' crib and I got my babies. You know, it's all a part of our movie. We all are living in our own movie. So don't compare yourself. Don't ask why you don't have things. What you have now is from the choices you have made. Simple as that. What I have done is because the choices I have made. Have I learned from them? Yes. Am I glad I made them? Yes. Everything you must be grateful for. You need to love the life. And life will love you. Whatever you think about that is negative is only negative if you don't make it a positive. Someone can be like, oh yeah, this guy's in his parents' crib. Haha, I'm living in my own crib. Hey, I'm happy for you, you know? This is my movie. Am I gonna come out on top? Yes. You must have faith and not be able to see. No, matter of fact, you need to have faith and see yourself and have a vision. I have a vision. I have a plan. All I want you to know is listen to your conscience, because that's the guidance that you'll need to become the fucking best. Let's go!